What's up everyone, it's Jan Boris and Eli Adam. New video and new reaction on Czech ADONXS Kiss Kiss Goodbye. It's an acoustic version song and I'm extremely curious about it. First of all, I tried to avoid the whole day to not listen to it and everything. I was nervous and stressed about it, not because I won't believe that it's a good. Actually, Adam is an amazing artist and I'm full of expectation. Of course, I couldn't miss the reactions. I also couldn't miss the odds, and finally Czechia is moving, and maybe the goal of being fifth, it's not that unbelievable now, you know. Of course, this is a strong comment. We don't know the other competition, but we all know that, and also I know from the past when I saw Adam live also performing, that he's the one capable of doing big things, because after many years he's the complete artist for Czechia. Even he's coming from Slovakia.
I don't know anything about him.
Yes, but I know him. I know him, and he, after many years, is the one who, first of all, he can really sing. It's not a question. So he doesn't need to focus on something. He can really focus on the performance itself. This one will be acoustic. This is a new thing, because normally acoustic versions are coming after the normal version, because they tend to having a completely different atmosphere. Of course, this will not probably represent the whole song as it is, because this is a different kind of thing. It's a different song basically, but I'm curious about it because this is the first live performance Eurovision fans could see, and also the first live performance of this song, even in acoustic version, we are able to see. So I'm extremely curious about your comments. I'm extremely curious about my comments, so watch the full video because I will be reacting during, and also we will do some conclusions after, and I hope you will enjoy. So Eli, are you ready?
Yes.
Let's do this.
Cannot wait.
So he was performing in Malta national selection.
Okay.
Immediately amazing vocal.
Such a voice.
Yes, it's a major, it's complete. I'm so glad that Czechia is sending something serious, you know.
No, I have goosebumps. How he's playing with the vocal is brilliant. Up, down, up, down.
But smoothly. And he feels authentic, really.
I'm just curious how could move and sing and play the piano with this jacket on him. I have this.
Like this is acoustic, right? So it will be different. The full version will be probably very different.
For sure.
But this is nice. And I'm glad that even the setup is kind of arcadish. It's completely different song. Maybe it doesn't now have this power in this acoustic version, but let's see what's gonna happen now. Chorus. So I think this might be similar to the full version. This is good.
It's a strong one.
It's kind of strong one. I maybe expected from the comments stronger. But this is very hard to comment. This is definitely serious attempt, and his vocal, he's putting this woo there, and it's just emotion, you know. I think this is very important. It's not sterile. It's nice.
Thank you so much.
It's nice. First start you, Eli, because of course, like, I'm kind of biased, and also who knows me, that Czechia is a big team for me. I have extremely high standard expectations from Czechia, because I think this is what we need to put on ourselves, like truly. Like I'm putting this also on any other country, but you're completely unbiased because you don't know anything. So how was the feeling from the song for you?
Like first of all, I didn't expect such a voice, a mature voice from a young person. And
Like he's almost 30, I think.
And how he looks, he looks very cool.
Yes.
Very stylish, and I never expected this voice, like in a good way. It was a surprise. He has a very strong voice, like a man voice, and very deep and very
flexible.
Also flexible with this going up and down, and he's very complex.
Yes, I'm surprised because after all it wasn't completely acoustic version, and honestly, I would prefer that it would stay acoustic the full way, because when it then came from the one atmosphere to completely another, it stopped working on me somehow. Like when you do this very intimate thing and then you start to doing a show, because those are two different disciplines, two different worlds. That a little bit knocked me off, and it lost this atmosphere, this intimate atmosphere. And I'm extremely now even more curious about the final result, because this kiss kiss goodbye, how he really plays with this vocal, and what I extremely like is his expression during the song, that he's believable.
Yes.
It feels like he sings about something he really cares about. This is, I think, the one important thing, that this is for me like half of the staging, to grab the atmosphere of the artist's feelings rather than any other crazy elements, because especially Czechia, I think, tends to forget about this, and selling so many things at the same time, with choreographies, with graphics on the LED screens, and camera shots which are not communicating together, which is a long-term issue in my opinion. Last 3 years, I would say that this doesn't really work out. Of course, this was shot in Malta. I think it served its purpose. It's shown that, first of all, ADONXS, he can really sing perfectly. This is not an issue, so he can really focus on the performance, not just how to sing it, because I think this should be the standard of Czechia. Of course, he's coming for Slovakia, so I'm actually glad kind of that we are supplementing Slovakia's market, and also their incapability of doing Eurovision. And this is extremely nice from us, in my opinion, that we are doing it. Also, it says that Czech music, he's the most complex artist, I would say, for international audience in Czechia, or one of the least. And this actually can set up some standard bar. This is where we want you to go. Just go there, but we need to have high
so it can be reachable, it seems.
And this, let's come now to the point that the strong comment was that they are fighting for top 5 today. Of course, we are not commenting on the song in the full version, so it might be much better. It also can completely lose atmosphere. I have no idea, because I'm a little bit confused by this. I would say that it's a very strong comment, because at least the end didn't show me the top 5 potential. That was something missing for me. But it's the big potential for grabbing jury points. It is, in my opinion, because he, first of all, can sing, but the way how his vocal imprint, it's really going through. It talks to me directly, and this is extremely important to feel this. So jury points, and I think jury points will, after all, make the results. They will not. I don't know if they will have so much things to choose like last year, and they will put such artists up. From public point of view, this is extremely hardcore to say, because for me as a juror, the first part, which was completely acoustic, even fakeish, but it was completely acoustic, was working better than the second part, because then somehow it lost this authenticity part for me, but it might come completely differently from the viewer's view. I have no idea, because it's a serious song, it's not funny, but in this arrangement, which will not be the real, it misses the impact. This is what I was missing there at some point. But of course, this is not a fair comment in the way of we're commenting this version. So if this version is kind of relevant to somehow, I don't think it's that extremely strong. Even this chorus or this lyric, kiss kiss goodbye, it really works perfectly. And I'm extremely curious, and I'm glad that Czechia get itself on the map, that Malta gave ADONXS this chance, and also make a very nice performance visually for him happened, and he didn't have any vocal issues. So among so many artists, and among so many artists released who we know the songs will be represented in the countries, this feels extremely strong in the way how mainstream it is, which I think it's a plus. and approachable it is, and also him as a performer, that it doesn't feel weird or too artistic or something. I think this can talk to masses. Like, I think Adam has this power. I would just say that I'm curious. I'm extremely curious. Well, this like where the full version will turn out, because it can be also a crazy flop, combine, or something which will struck me the way that I would say like, why? Especially after they put this. This is a tricky thing about acoustic versions, because they really tend to be very intimate, and I have a feeling that the full version will be more party like or more mainstream song. It can be for good, but it can also completely change it. I don't know. I'm curious.
But his voice and also the song, it reminds me of this rag and bone a little bit. I don't know why.
Because he can go with
maybe. But for sure I can say that like his outfit disrupted me from the moment. Like it doesn't fit to the feeling, right? Like I like the fabric, and the fabric is a nice one for stage, but this streets wear in this context with the piano and also with the song, you know, with this ballad, acoustic, whatever, it completely disconnected me from.
This is very interesting point. I think
I would have preferred using the same fabric and going more classic,
more elegant,
you know, tuxedo, but cool, stylized in a cool way, because he's cool. He's not a classic person. But this puffer jacket, also so small, and the style, it completely took me on another planet.
You must understand that Ellie is a costume designer and also stylist and so on for television, so she also look at it from television standpoint. Czechia tends to send people on the stage with dresses for Eurovision which are not made for television, and this is somehow a little bit different discipline, so you must understand also this comment. For me, honestly, it didn't took me out anyhow. I was focusing on different stuff. One more thing I wanted to say, and this is connected to what are the expectations, because for example I read on the internet, oh, this is so Duncan Lawrence and so on with the arcade, but it's not even close. I think this is just because he started on the piano, but it has nothing, like, I didn't feel anyhow this. Also, I didn't feel Nemo in it. It didn't have this dynamic, at least this point. Of course, maybe some vocal play and so on, but on the other hand, I wouldn't really connect it. Of course, we Eurovision fans and so on, we tend to compare, you know, to Eurovision stuff, but in my opinion, this is completely like out of context. It's not there. He can be original, and I really wish for the release of the full version that it will stand out. But definitely, I'm very glad that he put himself on the map. And finally, Czechia is not like it. Some buzz happened, and this is very important. I hope it will turn out well.
Promising.
Very promising, and I'm curious. I'm still far away to send like he can make it through to the finals. Just from the simple
top 5.
To top 5, I would doubt now from this, but to the finals, I would still say that he's that strong that he can make it. The only issue, but this is maybe paranoia, but only public is voting. We don't know the competition, and public voting doesn't always correlate with. It must be standout. It must be standout from this version. I wouldn't say it's a standout. Standout was the first part. The second part wasn't. So. This is for me a little bit tricky to say, but come on, like this is also naive. I think he like, I wish the most that they can make it to top 10, to top 5, maybe better. I don't know, but for this, I think we need to listen to the full version to really judge.
For sure.
To judge. So, do you have any other conclusion?
No, but I'm happy for Czechia that already I can see they are doing better than last year.
Yes, like, but it's true. Like, we have artists who can sing.
So this is already an evolution, and this is good, like brilliant. I did it.
This is the microphone we are talking to. It was hidden in here. No, you didn't do it. It just fell because it wasn't stable, the whole thing. But what is stable is your subscriptions, your likes, your comments in the comments below, and don't forget to become members so you can support us actually. And in my creation also. So watch my other videos and see you there. Thank you for watching.